We want to remind you that it was on January the 5th of this year that we had a press conference in this very room. And at that time, we introduced a crucial piece of evidence in hopes that the public could help us in identifying that piece of evidence. With the public's help, a cable ticket repair book with employee initials and an employee number was identified as coming from a Southwestern Bell worker. Since that time, agents have interviewed numerous retired Southwestern Bell employees about this and have learned how numbers were assigned to workers in different regions and different departments. However, at this point, no records of that particular employee who used that ticket book on that day has been located. We certainly are steps closer in that venture, but not there yet. During that press conference 6 months ago, we offered up to an $11,000 reward for information on this case. That money came from Tracy's family, it came from the Waterfield family, and also from the Moore Police Department Crime Stoppers Program, as well as the OSBI. Today, that same group, with the addition of Tracy's husband at the time of her murder, Dr. Jeff Nielsen, is offering up to a combined $100,000 reward for information leading to the arrest and conviction of Tracy's killer. Also today, I am going to take you into the crime scene from the front door of Tracy's apartment at Jamestown Square Apartments and Moore in the living room. Tracy was performing just normal tasks as anybody would be in an apartment that day. She had just returned home before noon from running errands and was ironing his shirts while watching television when somebody came to the door. At that time, she was viciously stabbed to death inside her bedroom. Later, about 5 o'clock that afternoon, her husband Jeff arrived and found her dead in the bedroom. He called the police, and the Moore detectives arrived at the scene and began working the scene and the investigation. The next day, then the OSBI was asked by the Moore Police Department to come in and assist in the case. Now, today, in what I would call another unprecedented move for us, we are actually going to release to the public information about specific evidence that we believe was taken at the crime scene by the killer. Tracy's key ring, as we'll see displayed here, her key ring has never been recovered. The key ring had Tracy's name on it in block letters and a tortoise shell color background. The nameplate was approximately 1 inch wide and 4 inches long. And we also have found over the years that in our experience, killers sometimes will take items of evidence or personal belongings from their victims. So we believe that the killer very likely took this key ring and also may very well still have it somewhere in their possession. This is a crucial piece of evidence for us in this case. If in the past 34 years, members of the public, anyone, has seen a key ring similar to this one with the name Tracy engraved on it, then I would ask that you would call the OSBI. The phone number we want to repeat to you is 1-800-522-8017. For this weekend, for the immediate time frame anyway, we will have agents standing by to immediately receive phone calls specific to this case and specific to the evidence that we have shown you today. I want to, we've already introduced Dr. Jeff Nielsen, but we've asked him to come forward and maybe make a few statements as well regarding his thoughts and on behalf of the family.
With Tracy's death, there's a huge emotional burden that's placed on the family, the extended family, and everyone that her life touched. But the absence of finding out what happened adds to that emotional debt, and it weighs on you for 34 years. And so we ask anyone who has any information that could be helpful to come forward, and we put forward this reward to enhance the likelihood that that will happen. And so we plead and we beg for that.